Good morning, my lovelies, and thank you for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan, doing my best to follow the Slimming World plan. Today is Tuesday, it's the 27th of April. If you're new here, my name's Leanne. Hello, thank you for joining us, and if you're coming back, as always, thank you ever so much for doing so. Right now, it's like 25 past 8. I've just come into the kitchen to make a coffee because I'm working, but I'm just going to quickly throw my breakfast together now. Because basically at 9 o'clock there's going to be an electrician here and he's going to be here till lunchtime, so I'm probably not going to get a chance to do stuff. Anyway, so I'm just going to prepare it now, and then that's cool. I can just hide in the study while he's here. Okay, so in my bowl I have half a pot of Alpro Greek style plain. That's 200 grams, so that's 1 syn. I've got a banana, I've got an apple, and then I'm going to top it with 1 tablespoon each of my ground linseed. This is the little mix, but you know, it's all the same stuff that would still be healthy extra B. So 1 tablespoon of that and 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. So combined, those 2 seedy things are my healthy extra B choice. And then I will add some maple syrup on top. 1 tablespoon for 2 syns, so that's going to just be 3 syns. Okay, so here is the finished product. As I said, 3 syns and healthy extra B choice. Also have a coffee with, just made with my coffee espresso, and my Alpro Barista Almond, 100 mils for 1 syn. So I'm on 4 syns. Hello friends, it is lunchtime, and I was a bit stuck for like inspiration, to be totally honest. So I'm making a bacon, leek and mushroom pasta, because it's stuff I've put in and it's tasty and I'm quite hungry. So let me show you. First off, I've just got some leeks, which are just sauteing in nothing. It's just in my non-stick pan. So they're starting to go, which is nice. I've got half a pack of This Isn't Bacon. I was going to use the whole pack and I thought, nah, that's a bit excessive. I don't need a whole pack because it's really just for the flavour. So I'll save the other half. But it's only half a syn for the whole pack. So if you want to be technical, this is 1/4 of a syn for this half pack amount. But, you know, let's call it half a syn, obviously. So I'm going to chuck that in my saucepan as well. If you're interested in this saucepan, by the way, this particular one is one of the Prestige Eco Green ones. Super non-stick, so they're pricey but good. I actually also have that one out ready for later. That's my Tesco one. Some of you asked about my pans, sorry, that's why I'm having this really weird tangent. Yeah, so I've got the pack of 2 Prestige Eco Green ones. They're both recycled and recyclable and super non-stick, so they're pretty cool. I think they're about 35 quid for 2, and they're not that big. Hence, I also have this big bad boy, which is my favourite pan. I always love having a giant, deep, like saute pan. This one is Tesco one, it's Go Cook. I've got to say, you cannot fault their Go Cook range. All my my normal saucepans are Go Cook, and they're just really good, really nice quality. So I mean, those saucepans I've had now for over 2 years. I do them in the dishwasher every single time, and like, it's pristine, you just wouldn't know, so can't complain. Anyway, again, this big pan was, I think it was about £30, but again, it's super non-stick. It's a really good one, so I definitely recommend that one. That's not on, I just got it out earlier. Yeah, so anyway, back to my bacon and leeks. I need to go get my mushrooms. Okay, here's my finished lunch. So it's obviously pasta. I've got my leeks, This Isn't Bacon and mushrooms, along with some garlic and a bit of salt and garlic pepper. And that is quite literally it, just all mixed together. Just nice and simple, but tasty. And just half a syn, or 1/4 if you want to be pedantic, but there's no such thing as a 1/4 of a syn, so half a syn. Hey guys, so it's dinner time, and because it's Tuesday, Mum's over for dinner, and we actually decided to treat ourselves this evening. I actually had a couple of Just Eat vouchers that I've been sitting on for a while, and so we decided that we were going to get sushi for our dinner. So we've both ordered our dinner from Yo Sushi. I'm not going to show you hers because it's not vegan, but I'll show you mine. So I've gone with the Yasai Gyoza, which come with a little soy sauce. And I went with the, I'll show you this one, the Yasai roll, which is yeah, the California yes I roll. Can't get my words out. It's vegan mayo and nice things in there. And then this is like the vegan kind of platter thing where you've got some avocado maki, some cucumber maki, a bit more yes I roll, and some inari tacos. So I'll show you on the plate in just a moment. Okay guys, so here is everything laid out nicely. Yes, very much looking forward to this. It must be sad. So I'm gonna dig in and then I will let you know the syns afterwards. Luckily, I've only used 5.5 today, so we should be pretty good. Okay, so I did my best to estimate the syns of the sushi because annoyingly, the gyoza were in there. So for your interest, they are 5.5 syns for the vegetable gyoza from Yo Sushi, which I think is actually really reasonable for 5 little gyoza. Happy days. So that was fine, but it didn't have the yes I roll I had or the little like selection box. So I made the best estimate I could based on for the like selection box. I found a couple of those Tyco boxes that I sometimes have from Waitrose, and I put in 2 of them into the app, and then I think that came out at 5 syns. And then for the yes I roll, I found like an equivalent yes I roll from like another restaurant, and so I put 2 of those in because I thought, you know, overestimate. So that came out at 8 syns, so that's 13 then, plus the 5.5 for the gyoza is 18.5. I'd already had 5.5, and that puts me on 24 for yesterday, assuming that I got that right, but there's really no way of knowing. However, you know, with sushi, like it's not like it was like a crazy like eating a load of chips or something. Do you know what I mean? It's a healthy option, so I'm absolutely fine with that. After I finished my sushi and Mum went home, I went to the shop because actually I won £20 on a scratch card. Now obviously I'm fairly close to payday, I have been mentioning this, so that was really nice because I went to the shop, cashed in my scratch card and bought some fresh fruit and veg, which I was desperate for, so I can have slightly more interesting food and I feel a little bit more comfortable, so that's nice. And then when I got home, I had, over the course of the evening, just 2 cups of my pucker nighttime tea, and that was me done. So finishing on 24-ish, it might be more, might be less, who knows, but I'm fine with how that went. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.